And today we're going to be talking about Toastmasters. I know you've just been wondering whether or not to have a Toastmaster.
Well, it's a very sort of twee venue. It's quite sort of chocolate boxy with a lovely river in front, and I'm going to have lots and lots of flowers. So I just don't know whether a Toastmaster would really fit the venue. I think it might just look out of place.
So it's really debating whether or not to have a Toastmaster.
Do I need one, really?
I think this is a really interesting question, because a lot of people say, talk about Toastmasters and say, you must have a Toastmaster. And a lot of us actually don't really know what the role of a Toastmaster is.
And I think a perfect wedding day is one that just flows, not only for the bride, but for the guests as well. That they're never left at any point sort of thinking, I wonder what time dinner is or when the dancing starts. And that's when things can sort of drag on and maybe the day loses its momentum. And a good Toastmaster is reading that all the time, that if you're sort of saying, 10 more minutes till speeches, but he can see everybody's twitchy in the seats, he may just say to you, let's get going now, we need to, just to keep the momentum going. And it's good to have somebody who's seeing that sort of almost impartial overview of the day.
Now, there's no better person to speak to about Toastmastering than a Toastmaster himself. So I'd like to welcome to the studio Tony Rance, who is a fabulous Toastmaster and it looks the part perfectly as well. Tony, welcome.
Hey.
Thank you very much for joining us here on The Wedding Experts. Now, we've heard how important it is to have a Toastmaster, but how do we find you? How do we go about finding the perfect Toastmaster?
Well, we're fairly easy to find, specifically the London and the south part of the country, and in the north, a little harder maybe.
Right.
But through websites and through the associations, we're all the qualified Toastmasters who know what they're doing are members of associations. So if you go to the National Association, the London Guild, the London Society.
So the National Association of Toastmasters is the place to look up on the internet.
And the Guild. You've got to be careful, very political. There's about 4 or 5 of them.
And you're all
those
excellent.
are the ones that would help you, unless you've got somebody in your area who happens to be in one of the well-known directories or on the website.
And I suppose we can ask our venues as well, can we, if we're getting married at a super hotel or something?
The best people to actually check with are the venues and the wedding coordinators, because they work with us all the time. They know the good ones.
Excellent.